Look, don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. Now, if you chase money, opportunities, and people, I promise you, you won't always feel behind. But if you make yourself valuable, you won't never have to chase. Why? Because you'll attract. Now, a very wise man once said, don't wish life was easier. Wish you were better. So today, I'm going to show you how to be a magnet and not a chaser. Now, this isn't hype. This is principle, because the truth is, success isn't something that you pursue. It's something that you attract by the person you become. So let's break down how magnetism actually works. First and foremost, you attract who you are, not what you want. So I want you to take a minute to write down this foundational law. And that is, your life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. Meaning, if you want more clients, be more skilled. If you want better relationships, be more disciplined. And if you want better opportunities, become more valuable. For example, the moment I stopped trying to impress people and started working on myself, my conversations changed, my confidence changed, and suddenly doors opened. That's magnetism. All right, now let's talk about how discipline creates your aura. Now, discipline is important because this is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Now, discipline does something very powerful. It creates presence, meaning you walk differently, you speak slower, you don't chase validation, and you don't over-explain yourself. People can feel discipline even before you say a word. Always remember this: undisciplined people chase attention, and disciplined people attract respect. All right, now the next thing I want to talk about is how you having value makes you irresistible. Now, the first thing I want to do is break down life very simply, because a lot of people think life is complex. And it's simply like this: solve problems, get paid. Solve bigger problems, you get paid more. So magnetic people are going to read, train, reflect, and approve. They're not just going to talk about growth, they're going to live it. If you put a magnet right here and a metal right here and pay attention, you'll see it's not begging the metal to stick, it just pulls. Now, let's talk about communication, because communication is the delivery system. And words carry weight when they're backed by good character. So magnetic communicators, they're going to speak clearly. They don't ramble, they use stories, and they tell the truth without anger. Always remember, confidence isn't loud, it's grounded. All right, now let's talk about how one of the hardest things nowadays to have builds power, and that's going to be how patience builds power. Now, we must all suffer from one or two pains in life: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. You see, magnetism takes time. You don't become attractive overnight, you become solid. And when you become solid, people start trusting you. So I need you to stop asking, how do I get people to notice me? And start asking, who do I need to become? Because when your character grows, influence grows. And that's when life starts coming to you. So this week, I want you to read 10 pages daily of something outside of entertainment. I want you to move your body daily. Then I want you to practice intentionally to speak less and listen more. And last but not least, keep every promise you made to yourself. Do that for 30 days and watch who starts gravitating towards you. If this helps you, go ahead and share it to somebody who is tired of chasing. And please press that subscribe button for more personal growth content. As always, I hope this helped one person. I will be back at you again tomorrow with another one. Until then, I need you to keep your head on the swivel, love yourself, and only help who wants to be helped. I love y'all. I'm out.